Alrighty, so we're back with the truck, guys. So pretty much I'm going to be giving you guys a little walkthrough of the new project. This is a truck that I've always been wanting, and I was finally able to get it. I mean, the truck needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of work. I mean, the thing that I like about it is that it's pretty much all original. I mean, I want to go see a few different trucks, and a lot of them just had like a lot of different, like they changed out the different parts and put aftermarket parts. And I wanted a truck that, a C10 that was going to have original components, because I just like how it looks and I wanted to preserve it and keep it original. So I mean, here it is, y'all. I'm going to be giving you guys a walkthrough. There's a lot of stuff that I have planned for it that I want to do. And I mean, it's a truck that needs work. It's almost a project truck. It's running and it works fine. It could use a little bit of a tune. Definitely needs a detail. The speedometer is not working, so I need to figure out that. Some of them work, like the fuel gauge, that works. This is a double, it's the dual tank. So I mean, it has where you could fill it up from either side. It has a gas tank on each side. So I mean, here's this. I don't think this works though. The guy that I bought it from told me that only the one on the left side works. So that's usually where he puts the gas. I mean, whenever I move this, it doesn't do anything. So I don't think this works. From my understanding, only one of the gas tanks works. So I need to figure out that. It doesn't have any speakers. It has a stereo, but I think they took off the speakers. I believe they used to have a speaker here, but it doesn't have it anymore. So I need to add a speaker to it, and also the ones back here. Put this right here. You can tell because the thing is that they used to have, like, it seemed that they used to have a amp and a sub back here, because here's the wire for it, and they might have just taken it out whenever it was bought, because the person who I bought it from only had it for a few months, and he was gonna restore it, but I guess he had other things in mind, so he didn't, and he ended up selling it instead. So I mean, that's one of the main things that I want to add, is at least, I mean, not the whole sub or anything, but at least add a little speaker so I can be able to listen to some music while I'm in here, because the stereo seems to work, and it might just be as easy as connecting the speakers. Hopefully, we'll see. But I mean, here it is. I mean, the truck needs a lot of work. We'll come back to the interior. I'll show you guys the outside so you guys can already see what it kind of needs. And close this. You can already kind of see, I mean, it's obviously going to need a paint job. It's obviously going to need a paint job. It's very low. The truck is like very low. I'm not sure if it was lowered or if it's just like needs to be fixed. You can't really see back there, but it's super low, as you can see. So I need to figure that out. I mean, it's a project. It's going to need a lot of work. Like I said, a lot of time spent to it. I mean, this is kind of what I wanted, something that I can work on my own and just fix it up to how I like it. The main thing is that it works. It drives fine. I ended up buying it from, was it Anaheim? Pretty much like an hour and a half away from me. So I mean, it made it all the way over here just fine. It has the original engine and everything. This is a V8. So I went, like I said, I went to go see a few different ones. And the thing that I liked about this one is that this one had a lot of the original parts still to it. There was obviously other ones that were just way better and just nicer. But I like how this one had like all the original. It still has this. I like this back tailgate door. I like how it has like the aluminum part to it here. Still has the bumper to it. A lot of them have like the roll pan, which I don't like. It also has so you can tow, but I mean, obviously it's just way too low for me to be towing. But I mean, I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave it dropped or if I'm gonna raise it up a little bit. I think I might raise it up a little bit. We'll see though. It has a dual gas tank, so it has one here and also has one on the other side. We'll walk around so you can show you the other side of it. There it is. Couple little things like this tail light is kind of broken here, so I'm gonna have to probably replace that. Get a new one, but for the most part it's a solid truck. It has a couple of dents. The ones that I noticed is this one, and then it has it up here too. See, so So I'm not sure if they probably like put something here and then like, I don't know, because it has it on the other side too. So if I do ever get down to painting it, I'm gonna have to do some body work on it. The bed. Use the bed liner. I'm still debating whether I'm gonna put the bed liner or if I'm just gonna paint the bed to the same color of the truck. If I do paint it in the future, I'm thinking I might go with the black or maybe just like a red, like a victory red or bright red. Because I mean the interior of it is black. I'll show you guys again right now. So I'm not sure if I would want to match it to the interior or if I just want to do it red, because I really like how red looks. But I mean, we'll see. That's later on down the line. I'll also open up the hood for you guys so you guys can see that. But there it is. Open up from this side. The first thing that I have planned for it, I mean, obviously the first thing is I'm going to clean it up. Because I mean, even just coming in here, I don't like the smell that it has. It smells like, just like old. So I mean, I'm going to do a very good detail on it. Like scrub up the seats. I'm gonna keep these seats. I'm going to try to keep the, oh no, these are the original seats. It might have been changed, but I mean, it's still a bench seat. So I'm planning on keeping the seats. Maybe later get them reupholstered black or something. The first thing that I want to, I guess you could call an upgrade, is going to be the carpet, because this has like a different carpet that you just kind of like laid in place, as you can see. I don't know if these don't seem to be the original. I don't know, I might have to look up some videos. I don't know if these are supposed to be black or chrome. But we'll figure it out, because the other side doesn't have it, but I think I've seen one back here. Yeah, see? I think this is the one for the other side. But I might just be missing that little piece there. For sure it needs a good cleaning, good wipe down. It's just super dusty. And then up here, as you can see, look at all this. So I'm gonna give it a quick little detail. And then I'm gonna eventually install the new carpet. I'm gonna go with the black carpet. Put that. The dash is super cracked too. I'm not sure if you could see it with the, yeah. So it's all cracked up. But I mean, I'm gonna leave it as this for now. But eventually, this is something I want to replace and put in a whole new dash. And you just put this back on. There it is. This is the Silverado trim. So it's the C10 Silverado trim. I think at this time, it was when C10s were the model, and then Silverado was the trim, as opposed to now Silverado's the actual model. And they have like LT, LTZ would be the trim. There's this little thing, this is where you put like it has a smoke thing. This is still painted black. I liked it because the interior is black. I don't, some others that I've seen had like a different color, like red or beige. Red is nice too, but I like, my favorite color is black. So I like how it was already all black. I mean, it's gonna need, like I said, a good cleaning and detailed and little painting. So I'm gonna restore it and bring it back to life. Buy little parts here and there so I can put. I like how the steering wheel is still original. A lot of people change these, and I just like the original look, the Chevy. There it is. There's the doors. It's missing the little piece here, so I'm gonna have to look for that. I don't know if I'm gonna paint these chrome or just replace them. I'll see. I need to replace also the little motors for the, because these have electric windows, but it seems like the little motor of that brings the window up and down is kind of like going out. I mean, I'm gonna have to replace that. I think up here they put the, I don't think this is the original. I think they didn't even come with this up here, but I mean, you can tell they put it. It still looks nice too, so I plan on leaving that as is. So there it is. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see from the truck. And I can kind of, if you guys want to see something in more detail, I could make a video about it and show you guys. Let me open up the engine too. So the person who I bought it from told me that he bought it from a friend, and he bought it while it was not running and non-op, so he had to pay like the back fees for it, and he pretty much just took it in to get so he can bring it back to running. So he didn't do anything to the engine or transmission. I mean, you can tell that it was sitting out a lot, because I mean it has like spider webs and all kinds of stuff. He said he replaced the starter on it. He goes that piece over there underneath. Not sure if you can see it. I mean, you can tell that it's just, it was probably not driven before, because it has like spider webs, as you can see. Not sure if you can see it but it's like spider webs out here, there, cobwebs down there. So I mean, that's another thing that I want to detail is the engine part, like make it at least clean it up. There's a big old black widow here. Not sure if you guys can see it. But so I'm gonna be detailing it, cleaning it up, bringing out the shine to it. The AC I think was disconnected because the air conditioner is not working. I'm not sure if I need to figure that out too. I mean, it needs a lot of work. But I mean, little by little, hopefully I can get it done and fix it up. For the most part, that's the engine. It's a V8. I want to change out the whole front grille. I want to get the, because I think this is like an, I'm not sure if it's an aftermarket one or whatnot, but I mean, I want to get the actual one that has like the bar coming here and then like the lines going here, the regular 1984 Chevy grill. I want to put that. I need to get the new lower valence thing that goes here, and you get upgraded with some wheels. But I mean, that's all down the line. I mean, you guys are gonna be following me along with the restoration process of it. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. You know, because I'm gonna be bringing out a lot of more videos on it. And this is also, it's not that I'm selling my OBS. It's just another truck that I've always been wanting that I also want to fix up and add to my collection. So I mean, I'm still keeping the OBS. It's down there, as you can see. So I'm still gonna keep the OBS, because that one's already like practically good to go. I mean, little stuff. I mean, you're practically never finished with the truck. I mean, there's always gonna be other stuff you want to do to it, other stuff you want to fix. But I mean, right now my focus is gonna be try to get this one. I mean, the whole like expensive things like the painting and all that, I'm gonna wait a little bit, save up some money, and maybe down the line, I'm not sure if I'm gonna paint it or if I'm gonna take it somewhere to get painted. But for right now, I'm just gonna do little stuff here and there that need to be fixed. And you know, my main focus is going to be the inside of the truck. So, I mean, the outside I just know it needs a paint job, but the inside I want to at least be able to ride comfortably. So I mean, once I get the paint, I mean not the paint, the carpet installed, disinfect everything, clean it all up, take out all the dust, and just make it so at least when you're in here you're comfortably, like, I mean, worry about the outside later. I mean, there it is, y'all. A funny thing is that when I got the truck, because originally I was going to buy another one. It was a 1984 also C10, but it was just in way better condition because it still had paint. I mean, the paint could have been, I mean, it was already kind of like, had scratches here and there, but I mean, it was still painted. It wasn't like this. But the thing is that I had called the guy the day before I went to go pick it up, and I was asking him questions about the truck, like, hey, you know, tell me about the engine, the transmission. He was like, yeah, the engine was rebuilt, the transmission as well, still has warranty. So he was all answering the questions just fine. So I was like, all right, well, you know what, that's perfect. We agreed on, I had asked him what's the lowest he would take, and he was like, I'll take 6,000 for it. So I was like, all right, cool. Hey, let me go check it out. So I ended up going, drove all the way out there. It was in Huntington Beach, like an hour and a half away. You know, I get there and I call the guy, like, hey, I'm outside, you know, can you come out? I'm here by the truck. So he comes out. I see some guy walking. He like comes out and he walks across the street to a different truck, and I kind of made eye contact with them, and I was like, hey, are you the one selling the truck? And he was like, oh yeah, I mean, it's right here. And I was like, oh, well, I was talking about this one. And he's like, oh, So I guess he thought that I was, the whole time I was asking him about another truck that he's also selling. So he was selling both trucks. But the one he thought I was talking about was a Toyota Tacoma that I'm not even interested in. And I was like, no, like I'm here to see the C10. He's like, oh, the whole time I thought you were asking me about the Toyota. I mean, yeah, the C10 is my dad's, but I mean, he's selling it too. But we're not selling down for $6,000. He wants $8,000 for it. So I mean, right from the start, he didn't even have the pink slip in hand. I mean, it was just a lot of like, it was just miscommunication. I mean, I don't know if it was my fault or his fault that we didn't clarify. I mean, I saw the post on Craigslist, and when I texted him, I was like, hey, I'm messaging you about the truck. What's the lowest you take? And then when I called him, I never referenced like C10. I just said truck because I didn't know he had other trucks for sale. So I mean, it could have been part my fault too. Like, should have clarified like C10, the Chevy one. But I mean, then I also feel like he could have also told me that, hey, I'm selling 2 trucks. Which one are you talking about? I don't know. So then we ended up not even making a deal or nothing. We ended up going to go see this one, and we ended up making a deal on it. And well, here it is. So I mean, this is just the beginning of it. I'm gonna be fixing it up little by little, like I said. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more fire videos. If there's any questions you guys have about it or something you guys want to see more in detail, make sure you guys leave a comment down low and I'll try to get to it. But there it is, y'all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know what you guys think I should do to it, or anything you guys would have in mind that would look pretty sick on it. I'm willing to hear suggestions. All right, so let me know, y'all. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.